Amidst growing global concerns around the virus COVID-19, the National Hockey League made the decision earlier today to pause the 2019-2020 National Hockey League regular season. That pause in place effective today. Other leagues following suit. The National Lacrosse League, no games for the Calgary Roughnecks this weekend. So too in the Canadian Hockey League, which affects the Calgary Hitmen. Their season also put on pause. As for the players, they've been asked to return home here in their homes in Calgary and await further updates. As for those updates, well, there's still many questions that need answers, many which do not have any answers at this point. Still a very fluid situation, but General Manager Brad Treliving and President and CEO of the Calgary Flames, John Bean, did their best to update the latest situation on COVID-19 today.
It moved fast. We're probably no different than you. There was contingency plans really at the governor level, at the president level, that John had taken part in conference calls and really sort of planning potential, having plans for potential outcomes. It probably wasn't until last night, and obviously we all saw the situation in the NBA, that things really sped up, probably lack of a better word. And, but over the course of the last, probably I would say the last week to 10 days, we had made sort of some contingency plans, hoping that you don't get to the day where we got to today. But really, with what's transpiring and what's going on, I don't think there was any other decision that could be made.
From a fan communication point of view, we have already sent out a first communication to let them know that obviously there's no game tonight. There'll be no Roughneck game tomorrow night. There'll be no Flames game in the building on Saturday, and there'll be no Hitman game on Sunday. So everyone's clear on that. With respect to what's happening to my tickets that I bought, if I'm a season ticket holder, am I a game day buyer, there's a whole litany of questions that we're currently working on, and we're going to develop a frequently asked questions, and we're going to post that on our website. And obviously our staff is diligently working through that as we speak. From a staff point of view, there is a number of HR issues that you'll be dealing with, as most organizations will deal with when you face situations like that. And they're very good questions, and we're working on those now. And we've already communicated to our staff in terms of what's happening in the next 4 days. And then we got to work on a number of answers to some of those questions before we would come back out with an answer.
The next 24 hours to get some guidance from the NHL of sort of the next steps. Obviously, we're going to be down for a bit. So we're not going to be playing games. But what else can we do? In terms of players training, players skating. Those are sort of the immediate questions that they have, we have, everybody has. So we have to address that, as well as there's all sorts. We've been sitting here all day, sort of making the laundry list of things, that get sort of tied up in this whole thing. So again, probably leaving here with not as many questions and answers as everybody wants, but it's really stay tuned. And so the immediate now is, okay, what are we going to be able to do in terms of getting the players? Are they going to have access to the dressing room? Are they going to have access to the ice? Are they going to, all those types of things? Hopefully, like I said, my expectation is to get some guidance from the league here in the next 24 hours of that.